I do this thing called Tennessee Stories, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like give us a story of you working. What's one of your epicest stories from working at Power 94, bro? Like it could be with a celebrity, or it could have just been like on the job, or something
Man,
that you was like, man, what the fuck?
one thing that working at the radio station, and the people there have allowed me to do a lot of cool, a lot of really really good stuff. When I first got on, if an artist came through, and they wanted to go out in the city, they wanted to, they sent me with them. So there was times where I hung out with like at one time Young Bloods. They had the hottest song in the country. That
A-Town Stomp.
Yeah, the A-Town Stomp song. Yeah, so they came in the city. They would let me take them all around. One time, Casey and JoJo, I picked them up from the, and I got to talk to them about, yeah, I got to pick them up from the, man, them, like you remember, you seen the behind the story video of How Do You Want It? That's exactly how they were when I picked them up as soon as I got them from the airport. They wanted me to take them to get some liquor.
Yeah.
And they were drinking. And this was in the morning.
Yeah.
So they started drinking from the morning all the way through, and I was taking them everywhere. They were just they were wild. They were crazy, but they were fun. A couple times I got to take artists to UTC to the campus, and that was fun. That made me legendary there. Bringing brought Nappy Roots, and I remember Maul had Big V with him. He ended up bringing Big V to meet us up later. The rest of them we went there. Lloyd brought him up on campus, and he did a dance off for some of the people that wanted to out dance him. Yeah, so there's been a lot of fun things. A lot of the stuff, like going to the A, they show a lot of love to, like I said, to Chattanooga, and I've seen it personally because I got to go to. I won't imagine we went to T.I.'s album release party for Urban Legends up on the stage. Everybody there famous but me. Like as soon as I walk up, I bump into somebody, and it's Bentley Farnsworth.
Oh man,
yeah, so
yeah.
So he was up there, and then I turned the corner, and it was Big Boy, and that's the first time and only time I ever stand. I was like standing there looking at him. I started telling him,
I was just gonna ask you ever been starstruck?
Yeah, that one, because I love Outkast, and when I saw him, and I just started telling him like some of the song, and then I saw this dude come step in between us. So I was like, oh my bad. I just started laughing because I realized what I just did. I was talking to him too much, and then he was standing by Mike Vick. That's when he was playing in Atlanta. So yeah, so that was a lot of cool stuff. But I'm gonna tell you a story about Chattanooga. So, and how some hip hop history is kind of tied a little bit to us. So we had summer jams and we booked artists or whatever. And so this summer jam, particular one, we had booked Gucci Mane. So he was gonna come, and it was when he had the song Icy. The week of is when the incident happened where Jeezy had sent the homeboys over or whatever, and he got locked up. So now we supposed to have Gucci in 5 days, and Gucci ain't gonna be available in 5 days. So now we scrambling trying to figure out what we're gonna do. And at the time, Yo Gotti and I were real cool. Every time he came to campus, he come holler at me. We stayed up. He stayed the whole weekend. I went to the basketball games with the man. Ate crystals.
I remember that seeing y'all in McClellan gym.
I go everywhere with this man. He say when he comes, somebody pay for him to come, and then after he through, he's like he wait for me like, where we gonna go? So at the time, like I said, Gucci got locked up, so we were trying to figure out what to do. At that time, I was real cool with Yo Gotti. And like I said, we hung out. Every time he came into the city, he'd come by my rooms at the campus. We go to basketball games and stuff. I'll just take him everywhere with me. Like we go to, and he would have parties and stuff. And he would, as soon as it was over, we would, he'd be like, okay, Tula, where we going? So I take him to the campus party or whatever. And then one time it was a kids party. It was up where 232, and it was 2 girls left, and they lived out south. So we had them call the parents, and we talked. We said, hey, we gonna bring them. So Yo Gotti and me bring the kids in the car, keep the parent on the phone the whole time. We together so we can vouch for each other, but we keep the parent on the phone the whole time because we want nothing. And we brought them from the club to their house so we could go out, and we didn't want to leave the kids sitting there. And that was him. That Yo Gotti he was like, I ain't gonna leave no kid out here, man. We gonna have to figure out something. So we called the parent, and they said, well, it's gonna be such and such till we can get out there. And we were like, do you care if we bring them? And they were like, yeah, please. So we brought them. And,
you think?
And I wonder if that kid still remember. I wonder if that kid. Yeah, that'd be cool to find out.
That's crazy. How old? They probably grown now.
Yeah.
Be independent. Little
way.
Mo shooting this film.
Yeah.
Little Mo Vino.
You watching the chitlin circuit. Y'all know what it is.
Little Mo Vino.